Warvet's gonna be at 12:30. Marvin's calling at 1.
SunDaze, SunDaze,
Wonders.
SunDaze. I am the illest host of the East Coast, eating a delicious slice of butter Styles, and this man is.
It's your
You know who you
boy
are?
Five.
In the building, and this man is.
Yo, it's your boy Aaron All-Nighter.
Yes, sir. And we're about to bring up another man. And this man is. Introduce
What's good,
yourself,
y'all?
sir.
What's good, y'all? Your
John,
boy
he's
Harry
back.
Tubman.
He's back.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. And this
Harry
is episode 50. I know I have that too. This is episode 50 of this podcast show. Because we're now. We are in the
Bro, you
quickening
gotta
now.
You gotta shut your Wi-Fi
Like
off or
shit.
something, bro. You're glitching bad.
You sound like Mr. Krabs during that robot episode.
For real.
You sound like we in the Matrix while in the Matrix.
Shit.
Fucking
Hold on
wild.
a second, guys.
There you go. That was clear.
He was doing a backstage bad. Like every 2 minutes he goes through like these glitch moments.
Yeah, those things be that should be hidden though.
So while he's fixing his Wi-Fi and screen and audio thing, you guys been hearing about that the mayor race in New
We
York?
should be good now.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't have
that
my
wild
Wi-Fi
ass
on.
mayor, bro. He's gaining some traction out there, man. I don't get it, bro. I don't get how people are like, this is gonna be good moving forward. It just doesn't. It make no sense to
It's
me.
insanity.
Yeah, I just watched the interview with Eric Adams, right? And he was breaking down like shit that he's done that people don't realize. And Charlemagne the God, because it was on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, yo, well, you got to be better at like speaking your message. He was like, if you did all this stuff, how people relating to Mundabi over here. And he was like, because he's better at selling a dream than me.
There was a black dude who's a Republican who was on the Breakfast Show recently. I forget his name. But he literally no.
He
No,
just
no,
said that. Aaron just said that.
Oh really? Oh, I was
Eric
totally not paying attention.
Yeah, that was
My bad.
That was the mayor of New York, Eric Adams.
No. This is a different person. Like, you know that dude who's on Fox sometimes, Leo 2.0? He's a black Republican. I believe it was that dude. And he literally just hit Charlemagne the God with like every statistic that there is that's facts. Like, I had somebody who said to me, listen to that, Charlie Kirk got what he deserved because he got people riled up with all these statistics. Oh, what do you mean? Fucking facts? Oh, I'm sorry, you got riled up by facts? The fuck?
Sounds about right.
But anyways, sorry about that little rant.
I think if that Mundami or whatever his fucking name is,
Mandami or some shit.
yeah,
Mandami.
He's gonna be trouble.
that New York will go broke because all the billionaires will leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then they ain't gonna be able to pay no bills.
Bro, they want $30 minimum wage an hour, which is gonna drive up your basic necessities. You're talking about they were crying about eggs being $6-7 a carton. You go $30 minimum wage, you're looking at $12 to $15 for fucking eggs. You're looking at $20 gallon of milk. Like, you're talking about shit going through the roof.
Just
Never
look
mind
like
the
they're
rice.
doing in
Yeah.
California. Look what they did in California with raising the minimum wage. It's a shit show. A
They're
lot of places had to
going
close
more.
down.
They're going more than California. They want.
I know. That's what I'm
$40
saying.
Wild.
I'm saying,
But that's
yeah, I
another
think
thing,
California
too.
went to 20, right? They're gonna go to 30.
They want to do like government ran supermarkets.
Yes.
So get rid of supermarkets and now everything's gonna be government ran. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, free housing. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these things it's really not feasible. Like it just doesn't make sense when it comes down to just the regular economy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
I would
say
good
these
with
people-
government supermarkets. All right, I already don't trust the FDA with my food.
All these people who love communism, like, can they point to a country in history that it's ever worked, that communism works? Like, this is what I don't get.
Yo, this is what's gonna happen when you get government run fucking food stores. Is They're gonna start. This is gonna go back to Germany in 1940s, bro. They're gonna ration what you can get instead of you buying what your merit has earned you to buy, which is your money in your pocket.
You'll get a food allowance a week.
You're gonna have a food allowance, bro. Instead of me being able to go, oh, I did really good this week. I worked 1,000 hours overtime. I got $2,000 extra dollars in my pocket. I want to go buy A, B, C, D. You're gonna go to this fucking grocery store. They're gonna be like, no, you're only allowed a little bit of A, and you're not getting B this week. And
everyone's gonna be malnutrition and shit. Like
that's what food stamps is. That's what WIC is. That's what Section 8 is. That's what all these
to hold you down.
Yeah, these programs.
Speaking of food stamps, you see people going viral right now for complaining about their food stamps getting shut off.
Because of the Pepsi and the soda.
Listen, online, I've been watching this lady on YouTube. She's been reacting to videos that are on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
These TikTok videos, these people are bitching that, like one lady, she trashed the whole convenience store because her order of like $8 on food stamps didn't go through. She was buying like
wild,
candy.
Man.
And then she was like, I got 1,000 on this card. I got $1,000 on this card. This should work. And then the lady that was reacting was like, yo, you really bragging about having $1,000 of food stamps. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And then it didn't go through. The cashier turned the screen and was like, look, it's declined. She fucking swiped everything off the counter. She's bugging out, called the cashier outside.
The cashier walked outside, though, bro.
Yeah.
The cashier, I saw that joint, bro.
The cashier walked right outside, was like, what's up? You gonna leave? Yeah.
Dude, people lost their minds, bro. And that's like what I'm saying. Like, it's so crazy to me, though, that for over 60 years now, that the Democratic Party has been promising black and brown people the world, and they just throw them tiny scraps, just enough.
We got Juneteenth. He's speaking against Juneteenth, and people are like, why can't you just enjoy your life? Like, what? Why am I'm supposed to be okay with pandering? You know what I mean? Like, I was supposed to be cool when Hillary Clinton brought a thing of hot sauce to the Breakfast Club. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'm supposed to be like, oh, yeah, she's down. No, like, that's stupid. Everyone just likes to settle for shit.
As diverse as the breakfast tacos
Hillary,
in Albuquerque.
The hot sauce. Fuck up Beyonce's name.
Yeah.
I can bring the hot sauce and fuck up Beyonce's name.
Dude, a lot of it, I feel like a lot of people... I feel like a lot of people who say the craziest shit now, like, are just uninformed. Like, that's a big part of it. But some do know better, and they're just evil fucks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's all about just being part of a wave, man. Like, that's one thing that we've noticed. You know what I mean? Just out there is like the loudest voices right now is coming from like the liberal side. So like everyone wants to be part of something. Everybody. I was telling these guys, tell me what sense this makes to you. A kid that I went to high school with DM'd me after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Now, mind you, he's a mixed dude. He's half white and half black. He's married to a white woman, and he has kids. So his kids are like a quarter black, whatever. This dude really private messages me and says, you know, it's too bad that someone has to get killed, but you can't just say whatever you want and expect for nothing to happen. And I'm sad to say that the same thing is probably going to happen to Trump. So you really should just understand that the conservative movement is over, and you just need to quit now so you can be on the right side of history. And I was like, bro, are you fucking retarded? Cool. Okay, so let's just say this, right?
That's wild.
Let's just say they're talking about the right side of history. So, like, what happens to the wrong side? Are they just
I guess they're gonna kill us all or something. I guess they're gonna kill us all. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the craziest rhetorics that I've been seeing. It's just like the way that people talk about this shit.
It's just crazy. Like, and you know what's wild too? I've been noticing when I'm watching all these people who are attacking ICE agents and border patrol agents and shit. I'm noticing that most of these agents are not even white people. They're black and brown people. So like, that's like what it doesn't make any sense.
It's the opposite,
everything these people stand for is just
the opposite. No matter what, they want the opposite. You saw the meme. They were like, if Trump said "fucking don't drink your piss," they're gonna go drink bottles of their own piss. It's the opposite. It doesn't even matter what you're saying. You can say something that's irrefutably logical, irrefutably right.
Fact.
And they're gonna do the complete opposite, bro. Fucking again, the big thing, Tylenol now, bro. Let me say this real quick.
Tylenol tells you don't take it when you're pregnant.
Bro, Tylenol itself come out and said, "Listen, don't take this while you're pregnant. We don't endorse this." That's the manufacturer. I got into an argument with someone who I went to school with, super liberal now. She's like, I tend to listen to my doctor over the heroin addict RFK. Now, in the debate,
my God.
I never brought RFK up. All I said to her was, I went, you may want to listen to the manufacturer of the product because they're the manufacturer. She goes, I'd rather listen to my doctor. I said, you'd rather listen to your doctor? Who do you think your doctor goes to for their information on the product? They go to the manufacturer. And then
Dude,
they
I
read
bet
the
you
studies from the manufacturer because in order for you to get a product out, you have to give the FDA all of the data. Where's that data come from? The manufacturer of the product. Step one is manufacturer. Then the doctor goes and looks and says, "Oh, let me look at the information and come up with my doctor idea." But again, baseline, it comes from the product manufacturer. That's where the info comes from. So for us who like to do our own research, it's better for us to go direct to the source. Now, I do trust doctors to a certain degree. After COVID, maybe I'm a little less trusting of them because they also got duped into the COVID scheme. But again, manufacturers can't lie because they're held liable if they do. You can sue them if they come out with false shit saying, "Yeah, take Tylenol. All pregnant people can take Tylenol."
Oh yeah,
and it comes back that Tylenol's bad for pregnancy. There'll be mega lawsuits. You're talking about $1 billion company getting sued for hundreds of millions of dollars. You can sink a company by doing that.
Well, listen, I think them lawsuits are coming because I remember, like, back in the day, my BM's pregnant. Doctors said take Tylenol. They used to say that. Doctors used to. So, like,
dude, did you ask your friend that?
Even though the manufacturer said don't.
I know.
And now when all this autism shit's coming out, Tylenol's like, yeah. We've been telling the doctors not to do this. What are you talking about?
And it's not just the Tylenol. It's a mix of that Tylenol, which breaks through the blood-brain barrier, and then you have these vaccines. We're giving kids like hepatitis vaccines as babies. Like it's just like we're doing a bunch of funky shit. But also, all these people who talk about RFK, I've been trying to spit this out.
It's hepatitis B, bro. That's not even A.
Right.
You're talking about the sexually transmitted version of hepatitis to a fucking 1-month-old.
To a 1 month, but dude, don't get it's fucking mental. I was gonna say all these people that talking about I'm not gonna take my directions from RFK, Adolphine, and all that, bro. I bet you she took her directions from the last human and health secretary. You remember who that was? Rachel Levine, a dude who fucking dressed up as a woman. I bet you they took that's what I'm talking about. These people ain't fucking okay, man.
No, they're not. I love America. In America, you can become anything. You can go from a heroin addict to fucking the Department of Health. You can go from a fucking
I love that.
to a woman and still be running shit. Like you can do
bro. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a dinosaur, so I'm just gonna start identifying as a dinosaur.
You start roaring every time. Roar.
I just stop biting. Whenever liberals say stupid shit on public, I just stop biting the motherfuckers.
Yeah, call you Dino Styles. Dino Styles over here.
Well, and speaking of that, of violence, dude. You see how violent these motherfuckers are getting everywhere? Like, this shit that's happening at the ICE facilities, even after that shooting where a dumb fuck was trying to shoot ICE and shot a detainee, they're doing it still all over the country.
What about Portland?
Portland. And the fucking people who are in charge in Portland like, no, we don't need any help over here. What are you talking about? Portland's been fucking taken over, dude. For years, that shit's been taken over.
They just firebombed Ice Cube's tour van or tour bus because they thought that it was
that shit.
Ice Cube. Because they thought it was an ice like vehicle. So
I don't think it's just that though. Some people are stupid, but also people know.
You think that it is?
Ice Cube is a conservative, and Ice Cube is against all this bullshit.
That too.
He's outspoken.
He really is, though.
So that could be part of it. Part of it. But I also think that some people are that dumb, though. Also,
they saw the word ice. They saw the word ice. That's all they saw. They saw the word ice on the side and went, "Fuck."
That's funny as shit.
And they just couldn't
loving all of this ice shit right now
because they can only see. They have blinders on, so they couldn't even see Cube. They can only see ice.
You know how much money he's made on Ice Ice Baby now due to royalties because everyone's taking Ice Baby and putting it behind.
I use it.
That's smart.
I use that shit on my shorts.
Marketing 101 right there, man.
Yeah.
So what do you guys?
Ice, since he hasn't had a hit in years, right? He has 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify right now. That's because of Ice with Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah. Bro, he's been living off of that song forever, bro. Like his whole, like he's done a lot of other stuff, but you really don't like.
Yeah, but it's got such
you ever look at his net worth, bro?
Ice running around.
You ever look at his
when I
net
see
worth,
Ice
bro?
videos, that song pops in my head.
Yes, I make tons of shorts with Ice Baby.
And
with
yo,
like,
think
with
about it. You're one creator. Think about that. You're one creator of fucking a billion.
Millions.
Dude. You know what I mean? Like
That was the first rap song I actually learned word for word when I was like a child. I had a cassette tape. I used to listen to that shit.
Yep.
And I remember every word to that song. I thought that song was fire as fuck.
dude.
I remember when I
Yeah.
first started rapping in '98 before Eminem like really blew
Bro,
up. And became mainstream. Everybody was like, "Yo, Vanilla Ice," and I'm like, "Yo."
To be honest, to be honest, those were bars though. He did
Those
spit
were.
bars in that
They
song.
were. He
But,
could rap.
yeah,
That what
those
people didn't like
bars.
about it was his haircut. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
type of
he was
stuff.
too
But, like,
goofy.
no, that man
He was too
that was the
goofy.
'90s style though. The '90s style
Yeah.
was wicked vibrant like that. You know,
Dude,
Facts.
he's still riding that wave, bro. He's still relevant. Like it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. As he
That's
should
where
though.
America needs to get back to. We need to get back to like the '90s.
yes.
It's like,
Bro,
ever
look
since,
at
like,
race relations. Look
2001,
at race relations in the '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Much better than now.
Oh, that's very true though. That is very true.
And it's because I hate to say it, like there's all types of different people who use it, but to be honest, I mean, I don't know how anybody can't see it. The Democratic Party uses real racism and a lot of manufactured racism for political gain. Like it's dead obvious. I don't.
Well,
Oh, you
their
talking
whole
about
point is to
manufactured shit.
divide and conquer with government.
I'm talking about
Well,
they make up race. They make
yeah,
up
that's why they
racism
do
that's
it.
not even there. Like
No,
there
they
is
make it up
racism.
to make
There
You
is
see the
racism.
Serena
that
Williams
that's
shit?
going on. So then people who just believe that the racism is going on, they act on it. And now
Yeah.
you can get somebody to act on some shit that's fake and put your little pawns out there. That's
Like
what
Well, you see
all
the-
racism is gross. Like I hear everybody talking about white supremacy, and that's gross. But I see a lot of black supremacy stuff going on. Like they don't even call it that. But I mean, do you see those people who are with Black Lives Matter who are marching through New York, screaming "Fuck Charlie Kirk, we'll never be slaves again"? Like, bro, what are you even fucking talking about?
Yeah,
I see
don't understand
mad
that shit.
people saying shit to John, crazy ass shit. The people who
Bro,
comment shit.
yo,
Who the fuck
they
are
go
these
at
people?
him. Bro, they go
Who
at
the-
him hardcore, bro. I mean, I see
Bro.
I be reading your shit, bro. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
damn,
Yeah, I have
bro.
I have no problem with that shit because I'll go back and forth and I have proof of everything. Like recently the Candace Owens, not Candace Owens. Well, Candace Owens, that's another story. Let's not talk about
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Serena
yeah, that's so
Williams.
deep.
Serena Williams recently she kind of went viral because of the fact that like she was like live streaming her walking through a New York hotel and there was plant decor and it was cotton, okay? And I guess she walked over to it, she picked the cotton, and then she goes, "Hey, chat, like, what do we think about this plant right here? Something about it being cotton just doesn't feel right." Right? But it's like,
Whoa.
why even bring that up? So I was just like, hey, that's race baiting. You know what I mean? You guys are just trying to
we see a lot
get
of
people
that.
upset. You know what I'm saying? And then
Absolutely.
of course, I had a lot of black people, I had this one kid comes over and starts talking about how I'm uneducated and all this other stuff. And it's just like, bro, like, honestly,
It's that you are educated, actually.
yeah, and it's just like, bro, like, there's a difference between when something's blatantly racist, you know what I mean? So someone's out there saying something and doing something to you. If you really think that a hotel went around their whole hotel and put up cotton decor just to make black people feel oppressed, that's insane.
That's
And
looking
people-
for it. Like that's why I
Exactly.
say manufactured. Like
No, bro, that's
Yeah.
business suicide. That's business suicide, bro. You would absolutely tank your fucking business if that was your real intent and it came out like that. Your business ceased to exist. Like you've just destroyed whatever branch that was. Just call it.
Yeah,
a holiday, whatever
you
company,
brought this up
you
quite a
would
bit, Joey.
Destroy the shit, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
It's done.
People
Yeah,
are
and
destroying
no
their
one wants to do that.
businesses.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Follow the money.
it goes like that with everything. Like I said again, and that falls back onto the black fatigue shit. Where I watched a news, not even a news, but a clip where police responded to like a huge brawl outside between kids or whatever it is, and then the kids start turning on the cops, start saying whatever, and it's like, bro, like no, like it's not because you guys are black, it's because you guys are acting up. You know what I mean? Anytime that you get in
No
trouble,
matter
as a
what
kid,
color you are, they'll be
parents-
doing it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think at this point in time, it's just like, I'm just really noticing, like, there's certain people that you just can't get through to. You know what I mean? I'm glad I'm not like the only, person of color that is speaking out against this or looks at this shit as, wow, like this is actually getting kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, especially the conservatives, you know what I'm saying, that will sit there and make videos that are just, they're making fun of the
With racism in this country, I think the only spot in the country where like racism is really like still super alive
is
in jails.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
You have to,
and that's what they
That's your
want.
gang. That's your gang. You know what I mean? That's the people
Well,
that keep
that's
you safe.
why they do it. They segregate you on purpose. They
And that's
put
what they
you in
want
cells
too.
on purpose.
Yes, Kathy, I need to play it to be. Yes.
Rebuild that racism thought, so when people re-enter society, they don't know how to act.
Well, you know what I heard a big part of it is? That a big part of it is that if there are all these groups who are fighting each other, it makes them less likely to fight the prison guards. Like, that's a big part of it too.
Makes
but
sense.
they are, like you said, they teach them. But I wanted to say a quick quote, because I'm going to say about John, how everybody always comes for John in his comments, and pretty much any of us, like when we post shit. It's a Thomas Jefferson quote, and this is why people come after you. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated, and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Right now, it costs something to be a patriot. But when we're all done, all these, not all of them, there's a lot of them who are never going to stop, but a lot of these fuckheads are going to be like, we want to join and be patriots now, too.
But that's what happens is that it's all about being part of a wave. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this is the wave. Being against Trump has always been a wave. Clicks.
Question: a few years ago, remember when there was talks of like the Patriot Party and they had like a lion as a symbol or some shit? Whatever happened to talks of that?
See, and that's another thing too, because if you think about it, right, when they say that when you can vote, you don't have to just vote for, red or blue. Like there's all these other parties, but we don't ever hear about it after like where we first like get to nominate who gets to run for president. Like we don't like that. Like some almost like that shit just stops. It only stops at red and blue once we get to that point of who's.
I would say we really could use a third. We really could use a third party, but I don't know if the right and the left are ever going to allow that to happen. Like historically,
you just need somebody popular enough to run the third party. If
I like Stephen A. Miller.
Popular with fucking the third party, they'll get their followers to fucking follow the party, and then they win.
Yeah,
we need somebody who's more in the middle. You know what I mean? That's why I said
you have like
Stephen A. Smith.
Parties, like what is it, like fucking Green Rainbow and all this other shit. But they have like no-name candidates that nobody's ever heard before. So I feel like they look at it like, all right, nobody's picking that one. It's just a waste of time.
Right. There's no like legitimate enough independence.
Like super famous.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this right now. Okay, 2028, when JD Vance runs for president, I'm voting for that man. That man has the biggest balls. I thought Donald Trump had balls.
Joey, can we get a sound here for that? God damn it!
He doesn't give a fuck.
I can't. My fucking my thing died. It's charging. Right
damn it! I wanted to get the air horn, bro. No, but bro, I've been telling everyone. Once we get through these 4 years of Trump and then 8 years of JD Vance, everything's gonna be cleaned up in this country. And bro, people on the left get fucking mad as shit. They get fucking wild when I say that. Yeah.
JD Vance be telling everyone
dipshits. Do you think Trump lasts the 4 years? He's already had 2 assassination attempts.
Yeah, if they can't get him, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like they haven't been able to get him twice. They missed twice. But that there's a good factor amount of people that probably want him dead.
I think because they missed twice, they're not going to be able to get to him now. He's because they found glaring holes in his security, like overall,
they tightened it up.
I think it's good. I think that's why they went after Kirk. To be honest with you, that's one of the reasons why they went after Kirk is because they can't get the Trump at this point.
And they wanted somebody, right? They wanted somebody who was going to be really big. And they did, but it didn't work out the way they thought.
Honestly, I think that the Republicans are behind Charlie Kirk, and this is why I say that. I think it's good for the party. You know what I mean, Charlie Kirk was a popular figure, huge, but guess what? You get him out the picture, you get 1 million more that just became him.
I feel like that's a very liberal thought to be having, though, that the Republicans.
No, bro. I think I'll be honest with you.
Because I'm an independent. If I was a Republican and I'm like leader of the party,
I know.
That would be an easy like. If I was a Democrat, I'd do the same.
Is it possible?
No,
sure.
Play detective, right? When you follow motive. Think about what was nonstop before Charlie Kirk. What was eating at Trump hardcore was the Epstein files. What are we not talking about since Charlie Kirk? Epstein files.
In Israel, dude. And Israel's all wrapped up in it.
Who really benefited from Charlie Kirk dying? It goes with what Aaron was saying. And I'm not saying this is... I'm just looking at this objectively. I'm not saying I believe it fully, but I try to keep an open mind. What has transpired since Charlie Kirk's death? His wife is taking over as Turning Point fucking CEO. His
first has grown like 200%.
The first episode was Megyn Kelly and her on it. Did over a billion views. A billion on a podcast episode. Trump, you're not talking about Trump and Epstein anymore. You know what I mean? Like this is
that billion views. Is that like I'm pretty sure that's got to be record breaking for a podcast.
I would imagine. If not, it's probably top 5. You know what
I mean?
Because
all right, Joe Rogan, the biggest podcast. I don't think he's ever hit a billion views.
No, probably not. You know what I mean?
So they made him a martyr, in my opinion. I mean, and if I was the left, honestly, if I'm the left, I'm doing it too.
And
you know what I mean? Guess what? Who we taking out on the left? Fuck it, AOC, one of these other like loud people.
He was the only one on the right that was touching the youth coming out of college. The left dominates college and high school, bro. Absolutely dominates it. He was the only conservative that had the voice in the ear of the young crowd. Now, to double back to the Marvel thing, if you get rid of him, now you have more people that are in that generation that are going to wake the fuck up. So now maybe that was a way for...
You're seeing a Christian revival because of it.
Yeah,
you are seeing a Christian revival because of it.
I believe this as
but that's fucking...
my mind open to it, that possibilities.
You got to think, the United States of America, we killed Kennedy. I mean, we have no problem getting rid of our own.
But the Kennedy thing, though, was different, though. I mean, because politically, they were already... Kennedy was against like secret societies. He was
going against the deep state. He was going against the deep state.
The deep state runs the shit.
Yeah, at the same time, I mean, Trump goes against the deep state too. You guys see what he did over there,
and Charlie Kirk was too.
Trying to kill him.
Yeah, dude, and Charlie Kirk was against the deep state too.
I can't really say that it was Republican based because I mean, at the same time, if you kind of think about it, even like if they were to do their midterm numbers and stuff like that, Republicans were already still leading. People were.
Oh yeah, they definitely were already still leading. They didn't need this for the win, but I think it just definitely like solidified it. Like it made it where there's no competition for the midterms.
I don't think
like both sides are.
I think they're benefiting from it. I think they found a way to benefit from it. You know what I mean? They're like, this happened. How can what's that saying? Don't ever let
See, I think most political parties are more evil than we give a chance.
No.
I look at it like if I'm deep state, I'm taking somebody out for my game. Sorry, you're just a number to me. Bye.
Oh no, I mean, have you ever seen House of Cards? I mean, we've seen how fucking crazy that show goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's corruption all the time. I think both sides are definitely playing the part that they're supposed to be playing in this whole charade.
Like, because if Democrats wanted to play the card I'm saying with Charlie Kirk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's one person you think that if they take out on the Democrat side would have an impact like Charlie Kirk for the Republican side?
Gary Newsom.
There's only two names I think of: AOC or Bernie Sanders.
I'll say Gary Newsom just because he's actually out there trying to fight Trump, like on Twitter. He's going against Trump over there in California by trying to push out ICE agents, some of that, like. Yeah, and also he plans on running for president.
I think who'd probably be a little popular, and they're not exactly left, but they're like fucking super liberal. Bernie Sanders.
10 years ago, maybe. I think 10 years ago, Bernie Sanders. I think he's crested his popularity. He's on the down. 10 years ago,
Well, they don't. The Democrats don't really have a figure that's like super popular.
AOC and
that's their problem.
I mean, there's your ticket. There's your ticket for 28. Newsom and AOC. AOC's a woman. She's Puerto Rican. So there's your demographic there. Gavin Newsom's from the hood. Gavin Newsom's California, the good old fucking traditional white boy looking guy. You know what I mean? You have
from the rich neighborhood.
You have every aspect you would need to try to siphon in as many votes as you can from every demographic possible, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said again, they both are supposed to be running for president. You know what I mean? They
and
both
Newsom looks like a TV show president.
Yeah, Newsom looks like a motherfucker that's just ready to lie to you. That man looks like he's ready to lie to you and to see.
He's a piece of shit. He's Nancy Pelosi's nephew. He's Nancy Pelosi's piece of shit nephew who burnt down the fucking Palisades so he could take it over and make a 15-minute city. Fuck him and fuck AOC. I even heard that they're gonna do AOC and Jasmine Crockett. Oh, I would love that. I would love to see those two get fucking smoked, just like Hillary and Kamala.
No, actually, so
It would
I
be
finally got to
amazing.
see who Jasmine Crockett was, and I can't stand her, bro.
Bro,
I
she's
couldn't. I
never.
just couldn't.
Hey, just so you know, Jasmine Crockett said, just because you commit crimes, that doesn't make you a criminal. Okay, Aaron?
Yep.
It's
I'll
just
tell the judge that.
Yeah,
it's
I
the
know.
craziest shit. Oh, real quick. Who brought it up? Who brought it up? But Mark Rubio wearing a
Yeah,
yarmulke.
Yarmulke,
That
yeah.
was
it was
no that
Aaron.
I brought that
that
up
was
last week. Last
that's
episode.
funny as shit.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
funny
on the
as shit
clip.
though.
On the clip.
Yeah, I made a clip
Yeah,
out of it.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys
Anyway,
noticed, right? It's either like you're either on the Jewish side or now like Muslim sides right now.
Mhm.
You guys
yeah.
brought up the mayor race over in New York and shit like that. I'm not sure if you guys knew there is literally pro Palestine, pro Muslim, pro all this stuff marches in New York and where people are
Yeah.
Daily.
wearing Hamas headbands
They
in
do
New
it in New
Yeah.
York
York
City,
daily.
and the
Yes.
police don't do shit.
Dude,
I find that to be
Michigan has
crazy.
already lost, bro.
Oh yeah,
Michigan has become fucking a Muslim state. Like,
Minneapolis,
yeah,
especially.
Minnesota, the same thing.
people need to wake up to
Yeah,
this shit because it's only spreading. Texas, you see what? I don't hear the news talking about this at all. In Texas, 3 Muslim dudes shot. I don't know if they killed him, but they shot a little league coach who was doing his prayer, his
yeah.
pregame
He was
prayer.
doing it. He was in the middle of a prayer,
Bro,
and then they try to say that they didn't know that there was people over there. Like this is the place that people usually shoot a lot. It's just like I'm kind of confused
dude.
because
And they're
he
saying
was
if
in
you
a
say anything
baseball
about
field.
this, oh,
Yeah,
you're an
they just shoot
Islamophobe.
next to a little league field. That makes sense.
Yeah,
You know what I
no.
mean? Like,
Listen, I think in America it's like this. In the cities, we've seen them lean more Democratic. In like towns, suburbs, more Republican. Where I feel
True.
like in cities they overprice it on purpose. So people can fall into the trap of assistance and shit like that. They're like, yo, I fucking need it. It's expensive out here. What the fuck? I'm just trying to live. So
Yeah.
they'll lean Democrat in the cities. Where like Republicans, they got land, they got all this other shit out in the towns and suburbs. They're like, I'm chilling.
yeah, get the fuck away from me. Keep
Yeah.
your shit
Right.
away from me.
Right.
I
Don't
want
involve your shit in my shit. My shit's
Yep.
already good. I see how you fucking up the cities. Don't touch mine.
And it's
Bro,
only the
look
cities
at.
acting up. It's only the cities
I
acting up.
know.
Because
Look at
listen,
New
last
York.
Sunday
Look at
when I went down to
Chicago.
Pennsylvania,
Look at
right?
Los Angeles. It's
Bro,
all
the
blue
areas
places.
I was in Pennsylvania, hills, mountains, little to no people. Okay.
Chilling.
I was in this, it's an unincorporated town. It's called Mental, Pennsylvania. Mentcle. This is probably the
Okay.
most buzz Mental, Pennsylvania ever got. They got like 175 residents.
Holy shit.
Okay. They got Amish people. They got fucking just fields, bro.
We're chilling.
Like acres of like corn.
Yeah.
So out there, when I was out there, they had a big ass Charlie Kirk vigil with like the whole town and like surrounding towns that had a couple hundred people or a couple thousand people all pulled up in like some little stadium out there. And I was like, oh, this is a town suburb vibe.
Hey,
I'm
by the
like,
way, speaking of
really
Tino,
see that type of, how could I put it, support from cities because they're more Democrat, more, oh, give me something, give me this, I need help, give me that. So I think that we need to spread out people in America. Bro, like there's so much fucking land.
yeah, empty
Why are we
land.
living in fucking these tiny ass apartments? Hello?
I think because they want
build
to
over
they want to
there.
push us all together.
That's how you control people. Get everyone into one area, force upon them rules and regulations. Now you have like these cities, like these 15-minute cities, where they're gonna keep you
That's
within
what
a
it
15
is.
minute. That's what they want. That's how they control you. Now you're not spread all over the place because you can't control shit when it's spread wide. You can control something that's squared in
Well, I
front of you.
think that's why
It's
we
easy
need
to
to
manipulate
like
that.
figure out a way, since we know the system is doing this to us, figure out a way that we can build our own communities. I know we've all seen that meme where there was like 12 black families that bought like acres of land in Atlanta
That
or
was in Atlanta.
something.
And
Yeah.
They
another
built their own
and a
community.
bunch of white people did that shit in Alabama.
Right.
Same.
Listen, how about we
Yeah.
all just make groups of people and we go buy all our fucking land and build up our own communities?
Because then that means that people have to be unified, which no one wants to be unified anymore. That's the problem. Everyone's against
Yeah.
each other. Who are you going to build with? Everyone's broke.
True.
Everyone's stressed.
Yeah,
No one's
dude.
learning. You know what I mean? And that's the thing
Which is
too.
what the
Like
government wants.
learning about shit and how land works and how purchasing land. I mean, we have people. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but the whole Israel Palestine thing, they don't even understand how gaining land from war works. You know what I'm saying? Let alone knowing how to go get a loan for something. So it's just like there's a lot of not even misinformation, just
I
not
know.
enough information for us to be able, or for people to just be able to reach out to. They have to like dig deep.
A perfect example for that. A perfect example for that is all of these fools in California who are saying this used to be Mexico and you can't get these people. Like they don't realize that they lost a war. Not only did they lose a war, but we also paid $15 million for it. So, people don't know their history. The Treaty of Guadalupe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Well, it's kind of like
from
people with
ignorance.
Alaska and Russia. You know what I mean? Because now Russia says they want to rebuild their old Soviet Union. That's why people are a little worried about Alaska, because even though we purchased it, you know what I mean? We can tell that Putin's interested in it.
They ain't
I don't
getting
think they're gonna do that.
Oh, they're not getting it. I know they're not.
You can take the land
Why
that
do
the
you think
UN
Putin's
split up.
trying to buddy up Trump so that he can try to get it back the next president? He know he.
I'm glad you brought up Russia. Did you see that overnight? Russia hit Kiev in Ukraine with over 500 drones and over 50 ballistic missiles. Bombed the shit out of them.
They said drop a bomb on them, Flex.
Well, it's because Russia's saying like these people don't think that we're serious, but we really are. Bro, they haven't. I love these people think that like Russia's almost out of weapons. Bro, they haven't even hit anyone with everything they've got yet. I hope people realize that.
Yeah.
And now NATO is fucking saying, like, NATO has declared that they're at war with Russia, right? And vice versa. Like, we've got jets. NATO jets are flying around Russia now. Like, this shit is fucking amping up, dude. It's definitely and in this country.
That means we've entered World War III.
Yes, we're close to a civil war here. You know what we haven't really talked about too much yet? James fucking Dirty Cop Comey. What do you guys make of the indictment?
Hell yeah. Get that bitch ass out of here.
Yeah, dude.
It shows the corruption in our system firsthand.
If we're going to be honest, right, creating a false lie, to kind of take over the government, back to, the Democrats, that is creating a coup, which is treason. And I'm just saying, treason is the capital punishment in America. That man needs to really they need to dig deep on this man, pull up everything, and get him out of here. Even if it's to the shadow realm. All I'm saying is that we can't have that shit. But like I said before, though, it's going to trickle down because Obama's also within the emails, too. So there's a lot of Hillary Clinton.
It's directly tied to that.
You know who else I was thinking did a shit ton of lying to Congress? Christopher Wray. You should be worried, buddy, because you did a lot of fucking lying. Like, dude, these people, there hasn't been accountability for all this time. And what do you make
it? Mentioned got pardoned. How many of those people that you mentioned got pardoned when Joe Biden left? Because didn't he fucking pardon a shitload of those people so that they couldn't go backwards? And
he gave them.
Yeah, but you realize that they already said that those pardons were null and void because of the fucking.
Well, that hasn't gone to court yet. I know because the auto pen, but that hasn't gone to fruition yet. That's just talk.
Yeah, we'll see in the end. Yeah, we'll see in the end.
The auto pen.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the left saying that this is an impeachable offense the way Trump went about it? Because the thing is, he's literally fighting people who don't want to come. Like the grand juries have said, time to go on with the indictments. Like Letitia James, that's coming up too. And so he found somebody who will fucking do it. Like it's a problem in this country, man. Like on both sides of the aisle too. There's been no accountability, dude. No accountability. But us Americans, if we do any of the fucking shit that these people do, they'd lock our asses up real quick.
Oh,
yeah. So when they first
we don't have the money and power.
Political
that's
immunity.
True. No, that's true. When they first dropped the information about the emails hinting about, stirring up a lie and creating stuff about Russia and Trump, it was just presented as just evidence of stuff. There was no indictments. Trump didn't, he didn't say, hey, like, we need to go after these people now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like these indictments that are coming straight from, from the grand jury, like that is from them. Like they did their own research and they did it. You can't really get upset about Trump, and that's where everyone likes to just blame Trump for everything. And it's just like, bro, like, come on, guys, like Trump isn't over here like all he did was present the evidence, and then he let God do work.
Absolutely, and that's like, it's these people's own goddamn fault because you're right. In his first presidency, he told a lot of these people, if you just go the fuck away, I won't. And then these people are never gonna go away.
No.
And they did the things. Trump didn't make up the shit that they did. He didn't make them do the shit that they did. They broke the fucking law. Like, if it was us, there'd be no questions about it. Like,
bro, they went after him. They went after him because he ran in 2016. Think about Obama.
That's why I love it talking about fucking
on him, bro. They lost their minds. Obama campaign never spied on him. Then it came out the fact they were fucking spying on him in Mar-a-Lago, bro. Years later, it's like they're all tied together. It goes back to that.
Well, look how we're finally seeing the behind the scenes with the Democrats spying on Republicans before and trying to press charges and make up shit. And now it's Republicans' turn to fucking press charges on this one.
And they're crying.
The pendulum swinging.
Yes. Yes, I know, you're right.
Do it to fucking Republicans, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this Republican did that, and this Republican did that." That's the next term.
Back and forth. That's why we need JD, bud.
No, what is that? No, but ask yourself, what he's saying? What is that?
That's bullshit.
That's a fucking distraction.
Yeah,
that's a distraction. That's keeping us. That's keeping us paying attention.
Divided.
To that instead of paying attention to the important shit.
Like I want the Epstein
It's a magic trick. It's a magic
trick. Send them shits.
The real trick's going on over here, but y'all are too busy paying attention to the pendulum swinging. The Republicans did this 5 years ago. The Democrats did that 10 years ago. Now we're gonna get back. It's a soap opera for us to pay attention to.
And they're not even showing
over here.
And they're not even showing what's really happening in these wars and what's really happening in this country. Like, the news doesn't even show. Bro, California, a lot of Californian shit is like a fucking war zone now. Chicago too, Portland too. Like, it's bad, man. And the news doesn't show a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't show all these other countries. It's crazy when I posted a lot of it on Facebook.
I'm gonna show you guys the video. I'm gonna show you guys the video. I want you to react. Aaron, if I screen share on another tab, will it pop up on my screen?
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
Yeah. And I've been seeing all these videos of all these European countries now that are finally standing up against all of this mass market.
I'm so proud of England. England's going crazy right now, bro.
Yo, watch this,
crazy.
Bro.
I thought they were never going to wake up, dude. They put up with a lot of shit, bro. And they got it worse than we do because they got worse people, man. They got a lot worse fucking. Yeah, dude.
Yo, check this out. Yo, this is the Homeland Security. Fucking, this is on the Homeland Security fucking official page.
Did you go in to bring up the? Where is it?
Styles got to bring it up. He's bringing it up now.
I got it.
Yo, could y'all see that? All right, hold on.
I can see it now, but you just got to bring it back though, yeah.
All right, run back. Ready? Bro, this is Trolling 101 epic.
And hit the video full screen.
I want to be the very best. No one ever was.
Where are you feeling this?
To catch them, to train them is my cause.
They're like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all.
I'll travel across the land, searching far wide.
And you see with a lot of shit these people did, really bad shit too.
It's you and me.
This is gonna be a short. Us laughing at this fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
Round them up. Regulators, mount up.
You're gonna get them all.
Like, I don't understand what's so controversial.
Bro,
I wonder if they're gonna release Pokemon cards next.
Bro, crazy. That's
what's so controversial, by the way.
Website, bro.
About arresting criminals. Like, that's what I'm still blown away by.
Hey, listen, they should release Pokemon Ice cards. They have the biggest criminals on cards that just make merch.
Bro.
That would be fire, bro.
You gotta catch them all.
And have a game that goes along to it. Like, this one was
get on it, bro. Let's stop making
Aaron, dude. I'm gonna look up. There are plenty of websites. I'm gonna look up websites of pitches of the worst criminals that they've rounded up, and Joey, you know I can do this. I'm gonna make fake
cards?
Pokemon cards.
Yo,
Yeah,
get up
I'm
with
with it.
Anunnaki. Get up with Anunnaki, bro.
Oh
He made the Pokemon
shit!
cards for us.
Yeah, shout out.
Get the outline that he
Yo,
had, bro. You guys can really make him look like
shout out
like
to Anunnaki Cruz.
good enough
Yeah.
for a 4K fucking. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It'll
that's a
look
good.
dope. You and him can link up and make that happen.
That
But
would be
seriously, bro,
fire. I
Start
love it.
selling them at events.
This is what I don't
Digital cards and
understand.
shit.
This is what I don't understand. A lot of these people, I can understand why some people feel bad for the people who are getting rounded up, who didn't do anything wrong besides they broke the law coming into this country. But a lot of these people have extensive rap sheets. How are the people on the left? How are they upset about these bad people? Like I don't understand the thinking. Like, can anybody?
Yo,
They think with emotions.
Yo, homeboy just hit me up. You want to bring him on here? You want to bring
Yeah.
Liberal on here?
Yeah, bring them on here.
Let me send him the link. Rat King, bro. He just literally hit me up with a question mark.
Rat
So, yo, there's a dude. Yo, just to give everyone real context,
Oh,
there was a
man.
guy on Instagram who, when we started posting the clips that Aaron makes for us,
Yeah.
went on the Instagram clips, bro, and was just talking hella shit about Kirk. So I started engaging him a little bit back and forth. He was saying the typical retarded talking points from the left that don't make no damn sense. And he started getting, so I started engaging with him and said, listen, I'll bring you onto the podcast and we can debate it out if you want. Because he's even actually going to Aaron, yo. And Aaron, out of all of us, to me, is probably the most centered than all of us. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's definitely the most centered.
Oh, I didn't even see him going at me.
Oh, Joey, your boy NV2E, you know, that dude, he's in the comments. He said salute to FiF and All-Nighter.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, I hit the comment.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
Let me go on Facebook and send this kid the fucking link to see if we can get him on here.
Yeah.
See if he comes on here, bro. Because we don't get fucking liberal. And bro, he's a
No.
hardcore liberal.
I'm curious.
And I'll let you and FiF, I'll let you steer the bus. We'll see.
I don't know what this kid. I don't know what this kid's all about, bro. This is gonna be a free for all because I know the shit he's gonna say. It's gonna be
wild.
He's purposely gonna be trying to trigger us. We'll put it that way.
All right, so we'll just try not to get triggered, I guess.
I'm just curious as to how he earned his name.
Wait, you said his name is Rat King?
Yeah, Rat King.
It's something else. It's on Instagram. Hold on. Isn't
it Rat King Rap?
Yeah, but I think there might be
King
numbers
Rat.
too.
That's crazy.
No, rap. RAP.
Oh,
yeah,
rap.
Rat King Rap.
Oh, Rat King Rap. Sounds like most rappers.
That's Takashi.
Joey, what is it? Joey, is he a white dude or a black dude?
Yeah, no,
or?
he's a white dude. Yo, when you see him, bro, he looks like a soy boy. I'm not even gonna cap. He looks legit like a soy boy.
So like he looks like a rat. That's why he's called the rat, whatever.
Yo, how the fuck can I get the link over the Instagram messages for him?
Just copy it. Just copy and paste. Copy and paste the link.
Hold up.
Out of your Instagram, copy that and paste it in there. I'm IT over here too. Yeah, man, I can't understand how these people think. And like, you notice it's always these white dudes who like this dude who just shut up the ice facility. It's always these creepy ass looking white dudes that look like they never got laid a day in their life. Like what's up
they
with
sit in the
that?
basement somewhere.
Or and there's a ton of bro. There's been like 10.
There's
There's been like 10 trans or trans affiliated shooters like in the last few years. Like people can't deny that shit either. Like, but yeah, it's always creepy looking white dudes. Like if it's not, you know what I mean?
Listen,
Yo,
females
LGBTQ plus warriors.
to these weirdos so they don't shoot up shit. Save the world, ladies.
Paul, text me the link because I can't save it out of the messenger. It won't let me.
How come I got it? How come you never but so you can't save it out of Messenger? Because my phone, I had some problems today, so I had to use my phone. So I have to like drop out of this shit and fucking.
Hold on,
You're
so I
killing
can't
me.
do. So I can't.
Hold on a
let me save it
second.
through the messenger
All right,
itself.
let me see what I can do here.
At least on my computer. Actually, you know what? Let me try my phone.
Wait, Styles, at the bottom, hit the share thing and then just read him off the link. He'll type it. I think he already got it.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go through my phone. Maybe my phone.
But yeah, if the listen, ladies, like I said,
I can do that
more
shit.
pity sex. So these dudes, they don't get no pussy. They not angry and they don't shoot up shit. Save the world, ladies.
That's probably what it is, bro. Demon retention makes you do crazy shit and stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It almost makes you borderline gay. You know what I mean? So like, you just gotta be
That's
like,
why some of them switch over because they ain't get no pussy. They're like, I don't know, I might be meant for something else.
right? Maybe if I turn into a girl, maybe I get some dick.
They're like, I don't know what's going on.
Got
They
it.
just
I
trying to
do it
get
my phone.
some.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Yeah, I had to do it to my phone. Now I got it. Let's see if it works now. You go to Instagram. And yo, I don't know this kid. I only saw him. I only went on his profile once, looked at his pictures, and I looked at him. He had like that the way the hair was, like it just, bro. It spit soy boy at me. It like instantly, like if I took that picture and wrote soy boy on it, it would absolutely fit.
He's a soy boy baby bitch. It's okay.
Oh, yo, that's funny. You got that hat because you know what? I didn't turn my shit around.
Oh hell yeah, bro! I got a lineup of these joints, bro. Hell yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me turn it backwards real quick. You know, I don't.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I like to wear my Massachusetts license plate hat on here to let people know that not everybody who lives in Massachusetts is a liberal retard. So.
Hey, no, listen, I respect
I got
that.
a blue one. I got a blue and red one like that.
Like
This one's got chains on it, so it's like fuck you to the chains.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
Got the
considering that we go live with this on YouTube, you guys hear this shit with Jim Jordan, where Google, who owns YouTube, they said they're gonna bring back all these people who have been banned from YouTube because of political speech.
They already did, bro. They're talking about Sneeko, fucking Nick
And people
Fuentes
tried to come back on, like Alex Jones was back on for like one day, and they're already banning them all again. It's a crock of shit. So they need to do something about it because they can't free speech in this fucking.
Which ones they got backlash for? So the ones that they got backlash for when they brought them all back,
a lot of it was because of COVID.
Like, people complained about Alex Jones. They'll be like, all right,
COVID was a huge thing. Like
a lot of people got bounced because of COVID.
Yeah.
Like, can anybody tell me why the Democrats are fighting so hard to keep these COVID vaccines coming when we know now, like, they don't even fucking do shit? Like, who the fuck is still getting COVID?
They're getting paid because Moderna's paying them to do that and shit.
Good lord. Like, Elizabeth Warren is a scumbag. She's gotten, like, over
all of these
$200 million.
They're the biggest lobbyists for these politicians.
They say a lot of politicians, if you're not dirty, not all of them, but if you're not dirty if you're not dirty when you get there, you're dirty by the time you leave. Because they get tempted by the money.
The whole system is meant to corrupt you. So of course, if you go in with a pure heart, over time, people constantly coming at you, throwing money at you. Yo, back this. I'll give. Think about like the vaccine, for instance. You're talking about a $10-20 billion a year industry. What's $10 million of $20 billion to give someone? That's 20 cents on the fucking. That's 10 cents on the dollar, bro. That's nothing.
I love how they're always. I love how the left is always talking about billionaires on the right when they literally spent over $1 billion to lose the fucking election. Like, it's all billionaires that fucking deal with the Democrats. And now you see they're having a money problem. They're fucking dead ass broke because all these billionaires are like, fuck you. I don't want to deal with you.
What she said about Buttigieg? She was like, yo, she would have ran with him, but he's gay, and he didn't want.
Bro, Tim Walz is fucking gay. Tim Walz is gay. Dude, if Tim Walz doesn't get pegged, then I don't know who the fuck does. Like,
no, but he's not openly gay though. He's not openly gay.
Yeah, he's closeted. Dude, he's like, hey everyone, I know how to.
That's a real right there.
Dude, bro, did you see him? Did you see him trying to fucking show people that he knows how to shoot a gun and load it? He was loading he was trying to load. He was trying to find out where to load the bullets in a shotgun, and he could not find.
Are you kidding me?
Where's the clip, bro? You can find the clip. You can find the clip. Yeah. Look it up. Look up. Tim Walz tries to load a gun, and you'll find that shit. Just everything he. I mean, his biggest thing that he's known for is putting tampons in the boys' rooms in fucking elementary schools. Like, that's fucked. Yeah, look at John's fucking starts cracking up.
It's so weird, bro.
It is fucking weird, dude.
I find everything like that so funny.
And they call us weird.
Imagine being like a little kid in elementary school again, and there being tampons in the bathroom.
Oh my god!
Not gonna lie, I would take the tampon, I'd fill it up with water in the sink, and I'd smack my boy with it in the back of the neck.
You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm throwing that shit in school. I'm throwing that shit around.
Look at my shirt that I wore today. I know it's not very Christian of me, but it says, "I'm not always a dick. Just kidding. Go fuck yourself."
Okay, hey, it's good that you backed up for a second because at first it just said always dick.
No, whoa. Hey, and they say that we don't support, the LGBTQ plus community. Come on,
Yo,
guys.
I grabbed it. I grabbed that clip. So, ready?
You got it?
I'm
Bring you
gonna
up.
pull it up right now.
Is this dude saying he's coming on, by the way, too? Cause
Nah, he said he had to go to work at 12:30. It was my fault for not getting him the link when we first started.
Damn, I wanted to get that demon on here.
No, next one. No, we'll definitely get him on the next one. That was my fault. I totally forgot about his ass, to be honest with you. Are you ready?
Yep.
His weekend hunting trip hasn't helped.
No, Walls looked more like Elmer Fudd than a real shooter, which, let's be honest, is probably a good thing based on this vision.
My theory, and it never fits quite right. Never fits quite right. Just not quite right. How do you give it back?
What kind of gun is?
This is a Beretta A400. I bought it when I was shooting a lot of trout because it has a kind of their patented.
He's still stubborn with it. You just bought it yesterday, bud. You just bought it yesterday,
man. He's doing that. I'm like, I'm backing up.
Bro, like, the lady said Elmer Fudd, bro.
Bro, that was good. That was hilarious.
Yeah, see?
Dude, I think he was a bad choice. I think he was a bad choice for VP. Like, that was a big miscalculation.
She should have went with Shapiro. She had a much better chance if she went with Pennsylvania.
Oh, but Pete Buttigieg was too gay, but Shapiro was too Jewish. So that's what happened there.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Pennsylvania don't have a popular enough candidate. They don't have a candidate that's household name enough that people like.
Why has the Democratic Party become so anti-Semitic? Holy shit!
Like I
Guys,
said, the world is. What's up?
Breaking news! Breaking news! Oh God, I'm afraid to know what. Breaking news! There's an active shooter starts a fire at a Michigan church.
Michigan again? What I mean?
Not even just that.
Church. It's probably a Christian. It's probably a Christian. Dude, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are about to make a move. Like I tell people all the time, people who think it's crazy, like radical Islam doesn't exist or something. I'm like, you don't understand. Once these people become 10% of the population, which is not much, but they start to try to fucking take over.
EBT Savage, what's up, brother? In the comments too.
To prevent this crime, what we're gonna do as a society, we're gonna put more cameras.
EBT Savage, I like that.
No, that's our boy. That's our homeboy from Florida.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna become a surveillance state by default, just like the government wants us to do. But they're gonna do it by fearing us into being accepted. Like in Providence right now, the Providence Police Department just made a deal where they got Nest and Ring cameras that you can opt in to have the police monitor your cameras from your door.
Oh,
they're already doing that in Providence. They had it on the news where they were like, "Oh, if you want to sign up for this pilot program where the police can use your camera," people are like, "Absolutely."
And your audio. So when you were there talking about picking up your 3.5 off your homeboy, bro, they gotta know the fuck you. Yo, Jose, roll up. Like they heard, you know what I mean?
Like, so many people are gullible, and they're like, "Oh, this is gonna make it safer," or there's gonna be some people that are like, "Oh, I don't have to talk to the cops. They just gonna pull up my camera and use it themselves. Cool. Fuck
what's
you.
the Jefferson quote that if you trade liberty for security, you will have neither?
Yeah.
Right?
Is it Jefferson?
But that's the way we're going. Everybody's so scared nowadays. But it's like, yo, we see shit more because everybody got a phone and a video. Where before we just had a newspaper and 6 o'clock news.
Yeah, like social media is a double-edged sword. It's a blessing and a curse, and it's turning into a cancer, man. Like,
yeah, it lets you get your message out, but it also lets people misconstrue your message, and it makes people scared.
Well, because part of it is like, unless you're just totally crazy, like, it's like what people do on social media sometimes is like if we just went out into the town square with a whole bunch of people and just climbed up on a telephone pole and started screaming crazy shit.
Yo,
like that's kind of like.
Yo, it's Ben Franklin. The quote is those who give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
I like that. See, I knew like I had the idea of it and I wasn't sure.
But you see society going in that direction. Look at all these houses that got Ring and Nest cams now. Because people are scared.
Look at Alexa, dude. Alexa's fucking
in your house.
Is the feds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa's the feds.
Ask
And like
Alexa,
all
she
these
will shut off on you.
But yo,
like
it don't
your
matter. It don't matter
TV
no more. Everyone has a fucking cell phone that listens to you 24/7 and knows
and
what
your
you're saying
TVs
every
listen
moment
to
of
you.
and everyone has it in your pocket. So it's like it's
If you
awesome.
have a TV, you know these refrigerators that have TVs on the doors and shit. That
Yeah.
shit's listening to you. It's all listening to you.
It's
All
the,
these
the
smart
Internet of
appliances.
Things. They call it the Internet of Things. That's
Like you
Internet
need you need to
5.0.
not have anything on you digital at all and go and talk to someone out in the fucking woods somewhere, and they still might be fucking.
But
Be
nobody does
completely
that
off the
anymore.
grid.
But nobody does
You gotta
that
go to
anymore.
where I
There's
was in Pennsylvania.
a small percentage of people
Pretty
do
soon
that.
they're probably gonna know what the fuck we're thinking. Yeah, bro, I went to Pennsylvania before too. Pennsylvania is fucking interesting. We went there to go to
Where the
Hershey
Appalachians
Park.
are.
To Hershey Park, but we went to the friggin' Amish country, and the shit's wild, bro. And you notice there's nothing. How come there's no? Yeah. How come there's like literally no autistic people in Amish country? What's up with that?
Because they eating homegrown foods. They
Yup.
not eating
But they-
processed shit.
But they also not
not
taking no vaccines.
That
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good
So
point,
that,
bro. Yeah.
Which I'm not saying vaccines are bad, but
No, not all vaccines are bad, but they turned it into a business now. Like,
Yeah.
look at how like in 20 years, we went from you only getting like 5 vaccines to kids like have to get like 30 vaccines now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
like,
wild to me.
It's money, dude.
Bro, it goes back to what you said.
Like, who's taking COVID shots?
Bro,
I hear all these
explain
weird.
to me, bro, explain to me what benefit giving a fucking infant the sexually transmitted hepatitis B vaccine. Explain any type of benefit that does. Explain to me any kind of benefit.
The funny thing about it is the statistics is that it's like, I think they said like what, 1 out of like 7 million or something like that. So like, or like 1 out of 1 million. So it means for every million, that vaccine is helping 1 child. I mean, it's
999,999 hurting.
That's why I think about it.
That statistic is just too. Yeah, it's just too.
Feel you, dude. This shit's fucking poison, bro. And now they're making all these weird ones. Like they have one called like COVID spike something. Like they have ones you squirt up your nose. Like now they're putting this shit. I don't know if it can be transferred to you this way, but you know they're giving this shit to animals now.
shedding.
I'm hearing more and more about this. They're giving this shit to motherfucking animals.
It's vaccine shedding, bro. So if you I learned about this a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if you were vaccine free from COVID, right, the COVID vaccine, and you had unprotected sex with a female that had it, because it's the nanotechnology, the fact that you guys transfer fluids, some of that vaccine will get into your body in micro doses, but
Holy
still it
shit.
sheds into the next person. So whether you want to get it or not, you end up getting it regardless. This is how they push this around. Think about this: 50 years from now, when they find out this shit causes whatever it causes, it'll be some commercial on TV like the asbestos industry was in the 30s. See these commercials. We have a $7 billion fund. If you were in the shipping industry in the 30s and you were around asbestos, contact Falklemorph and fucking Jehovah.
If you suffered from mesothelioma,
bro, all these schools, bro.
It's gonna be that in 40 years with the vaccines. You know what I mean,
bro?
So
All
those
these
people are gonna be
schools,
dead.
man.
So there won't be that many people going for that money. They know they can make fucking $1 trillion and only have to pay out $10 billion. They still up.
Most of these schools, bro, the older ones, they're literally made out of asbestos.
yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Bro, by the way, it came out, it is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that got shot up. Several people, I don't know if anyone died yet. Several people were shot, and then they lit the place on fire. So I'm saying, man.
Right now,
I'm saying, man. There is a war that, like, civil war, basically, in a lot of ways, has already started here. Like, there's a war on Christianity. Like, I have to say this too. Is it on anyone's radar what's been going on in Nigeria, like, since like 2009? They've killed over 100,000 Christians. Over 100,000 Christians, and they've burnt down over 18,000 churches in the mainstream media. Like, Christianity, they're attacking Christianity worldwide. Like, I think we're about to go into like a Crusades type era. Like,
it's multi-layered. There's no more there's no more single war now. Everything's multi-layered. It's a racial war. It's a gender war. It's a religious.
It's complex. Look at the flags.
You can't stop it. You can't stop it now because you're getting attacked from 5 different ways. You can only parry to the left while you can hit from the right. You know what I mean? You can only do so much to defend yourself before it's like just all-out anarchy.
Did you guys
they want all-out chaos, because when there's all-out chaos going on, the head faction's going to come in and go, dun, 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 I caused the problem. I have the solution.
Did you guys see for the thumbnail for this episode. It says Civil War, and then it's an American flag with a cross, like the Templars cross, like in a little logo, and then it says versus, and then it's the rainbow flag that has
you take a vroom.
vroom. You know the rainbow flags that has like all of the brown and tan things in it too. I took that, and then I put the logo for anti-fascist, the logo for the Islamic Brotherhood, and the logo for communism, and I put those all on there. So that's basically what the Civil War. You're right. It's very complex. It's basically Christians who are Americans who just have to destroy all these other fucking. You know what I mean?
But here's a problem.
Sorry.
There's Christians everywhere. There's Christians everywhere, though.
I know.
Here's the only thing with the Christian religion.
That's why the world's standing up. Look at Europe, bro.
You're taught not to fight back. You're taught to tolerate it. You're supposed to, as Christians, you guys are supposed to take the punch in the face and say, "I'm sorry. It's okay. I forgive you." But bro, Islam don't look at it like that, bro. They're gonna hit you, keep hitting you until you're dead, and then they're gonna move to the next one. And then
eventually Christianity stands up though. Like, look at the Crusades and shit, dude. Like,
listen, Peter didn't play around. Peter was one of Jesus' disciples. He didn't play
he
around.
beheaded people, shit, right?
There's stories about him cutting people's ears off and shit like that.
Bro. I know you know some shit about this. Spit that.
Jesus literally, he never tells you to throw away your shield. Not your shield, your sword. He tells you to.
He had a whip too, bro. He used to whip motherfuckers.
Yeah, in the Bible, it tells you that when someone's attacking you, that you definitely have the right to protect yourself. Let's say if you are walking down the street and you see like a little girl getting, grabbed up on and stuff like that, it is your duty as a Christian to go out there and you fight for her the same way you would fight for yourself. As a Christian, it doesn't, and that's where I feel like a lot of people get things confused.
Right, because turn the other
everyone
cheek.
thinks that there's being passive. Like there's a middle ground. That, you know what I mean? Like you have to be able to be passive when you need to, but then you turn up the aggression when you need to as well. We can't just sit on our backs and just.
But you gotta agree though, a lot of people as a whole are taught to like be peaceful. Turn the other cheek.
Yeah, exactly. Which is very
that's by design.
I've heard a lot of breakdowns. Too of the turn the other cheek, that it's not just about kindness to your fellow man, that it's also about turn the other cheek to defend yourself. Like that's part of it that people don't understand.
That's a different,
yeah.
I mean,
Jesus said a lot of stuff that had like complex. Like, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you could look at it from two different.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you have to be kind to your man. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time where the Romans stopped, Jesus and some of his disciples that were walking, they were traveling, and the Romans told them to stop and drop their stuff and to carry their stuff. That's their law. And Jesus did it. You know what I mean? They tried to mock all them by putting their helmets on them and everything else. And then eventually they were only supposed to do it for like a mile. They're like, all right, guys, you guys are good. He's like, no, like we'll walk with you the rest of the way. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to. I don't have to, do something nice because it's a law. I could do something nice just because that's who I am.
That's what you want.
Exactly. It's just knowing when to be nice and when not to be nice. Me, I'm a very nice person, but when someone tries to try to belittle me or try to put, that's where I turn on my aggression. I guess you could say a little bit more like I'm more of an aggressive type of Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't let anyone touch my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let anyone just get in my face and spit in my face. You're gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pray about it afterwards, just whatever. And I'm just gonna keep going. Again,
you absolutely should protect yourself as a Christian.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing is, I'm peaceful until you bring the shit to me, and then if you're attacking me, I know I'm in the right to do what I need to do to defend my, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the way I look at it.
Also, God is one of the most vengeful, deities.
known
to man, you know what I'm saying? Like he wiped out cities and he wiped out civilizations, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and why did he wipe them out, John? Why did he wipe them out?
Because they were just living in sin, bro. Living in sin.
Man, it sounds like a familiar story. Sounds like a familiar.
And like I said, we were talking about pretty much like why everyone hates, or starting to hate the Jewish people and or Israel. And again, that's predicted in the Bible, that the world will turn on Israel and everyone who believes in God. It's supposed to bring in the big battle, which is pretty much.
It's when Israel is bad, because even God has checked Israel. That's the Bible doesn't say.
And Israel's not good. Israel's not good. Like IDF is not good.
The Bible
Let's
doesn't
get
say
that.
defend Israel no matter what they do, because when the Israelites
All right,
behaved
yo, I'm
badly
signing out, bro.
before.
I got people pulling up right now to start hitting this studio session, man.
Yeah,
But I
it's
will
cool,
check
man.
y'all in 2 weeks, man.
Yes, brother.
That's it, dog.
All right, yo,
Peace.
peace.
Yeah, we'll go for a few more minutes here, but then I got some stuff I have to do too. But yeah, I forget where were we at exactly before you just
Because we were
popped
talking
up.
about Israel and
Oh, right.
defending. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't. People misunderstand. I think there are some Christians who think that the Bible says that no matter what, you just have to support Israel, and that's really not.
No.
That's really not what it says. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not the people of Israel. It's the government of Israel that's really way out of line. That's why I said like every country. I feel it's like that. Like it's not the
Yeah.
people, but you know what I mean. Like
God never
which
wanted big government. He likes small government just to
yeah,
be able to give some order to the people. But, eventually, government, again, you're not supposed to trust man. You're not supposed to put all your faith into man. You know what I'm saying? And
that's
when you
facts.
do
Yeah.
that, then that's when your government takes advantage of it and, uses you.
Yeah, like Aaron, have you seen? I want to ask you, have you seen everything that's been going on over in Europe in the United Kingdom? A lot of countries over there.
Oh yeah, I've been
Uh,
watching all of the fucking
uh,
riots,
yeah,
protests, shit
like
going on.
like how do people put up with that shit for stuff? But like, no, but like, do you see like they try to these people in the government who are trying to push this shit? They try to act like, oh, it's the Europeans who are the bad people, whatever. But these people are doing some fucked up shit, man. Like, and that's true. Like they're trying,
Yeah,
like they put
well,
people
it
in
goes
jail for
back to what
saying.
you just. It goes back to what you just said. It's not the people; it's the governments. So the governments are doing wild and crazy shit because they have the money and power to do so.
And they're doing it to people to try to help themselves, like these so-called
Right.
elites. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But,
So every
yeah.
country has their elites and their deep state. Every country has their puppeteers, their geppettos that are pulling the strings.
facts.
And now those people are arguing with the other puppeteers from other countries. That's the behind the scenes beef that we don't see. We just see the mouthpieces that
You're
are the
right.
politicians that fucking are just saying the message, getting
That's
the
the
message.
complexity of it. That's the complexity of it. And so many people don't take enough time to do what us three here do and just read into what's going on. They just are watching like CNN or MSNBC. Like I always say, like even Fox. If you just the only place you get news from is mainstream media, you don't actually know what the fuck is going on in this country or the world because they're just talking a whole bunch of fucking nonsense.
Like I think that the structure that the government provided, like the streets copied it with selling. All right, so like say I'm the plug and I got my runners.
Yep.
I'm gonna give the word to my runners, but nobody's gonna know I'm the plug. Nobody's gonna know I'm running the show. The runners are my politicians. They're my faces and my mouthpieces. Go say my
You're
message.
like a secret society, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like
it's
nobody
my
knows.
message.
Yeah.
Like I've said on previous episodes, I want to know the speechwriters. I want to know the ones that are fucking writing the speech, writing the message, and constructing that. Who are these motherfuckers? We don't talk about them on the news.
Remember we said
their names.
it's like the Wizard of Oz, bro. Like that's what it reminds me of. Like there's somebody behind the curtains, but because like you can't tell me like none of these people like did anybody really believe that Kamala Harris was gonna be controlling anything in this country as president?
No.
She was a fucking shell, bro. She was gonna be a puppet for them.
Same
That's
thing
all
with
she
Biden.
was.
No,
Yes.
Dude,
Biden wasn't even fucking. The lights were on, but nobody was even fucking home anymore. It's been proven he had dementia, dude. Like his wife and his son
None
were
of
running
these
a
presidents
committee.
control anything. Nobody in power controls anything, in my opinion.
Trump's the first person trying to play president in a long time, and even he does not have control of everything.
Right. I think they
also
gave
think
him
about
more of a leash because of his personality. They're like, hey, his
Mm-hmm.
personality resonates with the people right now. We're going to give him more of a leash, let him do his weave.
But there's still that deep
Yeah.
state behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, he has to be approved for most of the things that he wants to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they, at the end of the day, they still control it. But don't you
Some
notice,
people
right?
think they have more. Some people think that the president has more power than they really do. But I also saw. Did you guys hear that? That Trump is meeting at the White House with Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday. Like, bro, this is fucking no bueno, man. Like,
So what the Bible
Something
tells
fucked
you,
up's gonna
right?
happen right after he talks to him. Watch some crazy
So
shit's
what the
gonna
Bible
fucking go
tells
down.
you is that there is a force of peace between the Middle Eastern countries, right? It's not a treaty, but it's an agreement,
Yeah,
and it's supposed to
it's
last for
definitely
7 years. And then after that, it gets cut short because then they get attacked by majority of the world will attack on Israel, and then God will defend Israel, showing, that Israel is protected by a higher power.
Like
Which
yeah.
that's
I
that's
mean,
how I feel it's gonna happen. I don't think anything's gonna
yeah,
happen
no,
with Trump.
I
Trump's
think
doing all his
that
peace talks,
yeah,
basically
nothing's gonna happen
asking
with Trump.
everybody for like, hey, give me time. Don't do it on my watch, bro. I'm cool with you. I don't want to have to hurt you because I will. I'll go to war with you if you make me do it. But don't do it on my watch. Wait till the next guy. I don't give a fuck. Wait till the next
Well, what
guy.
do you guys think's gonna happen? Like, what's gonna be the end game for Russia and Ukraine? Because I don't think a lot of people realize like just how ridiculous it's getting over there. Like, we literally have Russian troops and over 100,000 North Korean troops that are fighting. You not just Ukrainians. NATO's on the ground over there now. Like,
Yeah.
we're flying jets all over the place. It's already World War III, just not. It just hasn't officially been said. You know what I mean? But Russia said we are fighting a war against NATO, and NATO said the same. Like, you can look it up. Like, they declare, but people just don't even seem to really give a fuck over here.
Russia
It's like
has
right before
stronger.
World War II. That's what it's
Russia
like
has
over
stronger
here right now.
allies right now. Russia has the strongest ally group right now.
Dude,
BRICS
China,
is
man,
so like
they're changing the
woven
game.
in. Yeah, like they are exactly what the Allies was back in World War II. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
And
Ukraine
if Trump's
is
plan
tiny.
doesn't work, these motherfuckers are gonna knock us out as the like. I know people have normalcy bias, and they just think that nothing like this can happen. But if they're able to affect the U.S. dollar, which is another thing that we're trying to stop, we're in trouble.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff happening, and it's
People
not
think for
just in
some
America.
reason that like Russia, oh, they really can't do shit. Like, yes, we have the best technology in the world, but like China has caught up. Like,
Yeah,
it's
and
just
that's what I'm
no
saying.
denying it anymore, man.
Yeah, China's right
We
there.
still win, I
I
think,
think nothing's gonna
but
happen
at
with
a
us
big
in
price.
Russia. Like we'll keep NATO on the ground. We'll keep eyes there. Keep doing our little fight. But I think while Trump's president, he's pushing everything off to the next president.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
he's really
he
telling
would not,
everybody,
dude. The
all he-
Republicans would
he's
love
just
it.
like, hey, give me time, bro. Let me do my thing because he knows that we got to rebuild our economy. So all these tariffs and bringing companies into America so they can avoid tariffs is helping our economy. Right now, our economy is not strong enough to enter another war.
Not at all.
So we're like, yo, give us a minute, bro. No, I mean, I'm cool with you right now, even though Trump knows this is on the next president, bro. Here you go. This is a problem for you.
If China and Russia take over Taiwan, that will cause a huge issue for America.
Yeah. Did you
Because
see the
Taiwan
U.S. already?
makes a lot of. Oh, what happened?
The U.S. just recently sent one of their nuclear submarines right outside of Chinese waters. That's been they converted it into like, I think it's got like 40 Tomahawk missiles or whatever on it, like, because shit's amping up over there. I think they're in the Philippines because you know how we're tight with the
They're like a
Philippines,
standoff over there.
and
Yeah,
they're
but it's been like
saying,
that for years too.
and Russia's saying, we will help you take Taiwan. But what you're gonna say is about the chips, and you're absolutely right. But anyway,
Yeah, because Taiwan makes all the chips that we would use and stuff like that when it comes down to our technology. Once China,
you heard
gets
about
control
we're
of
trying
that,
to change it, but
America.
we're trying to move it to America, but we're
we're
only
trying
like
to move to it.
halfway
Yeah,
there.
that's why Trump
If
did all
halfway.
the tariffs and everything else and did all those other things because he wanted to bring manufacturing back to America.
Which is
Problem
awesome because
is-
like it would knock us back into the Stone Age if we got cut off from those chips. That's why I think we would have to do something about it. That's all your cars, all your phones, all your computers, like that
Here's
would be
everything.
good. Just like how China has a monopoly on rare earth minerals, like and we're fighting with and like magnets and all that shit because we need it. Like that's a bad situation too, man. We need to figure out a solution to that problem because they got us by the balls with that shit actually.
Like when you guys were just mentioning Taiwan with the semiconductors, the plants started being built last year in Arizona with plans to invest billions to build several fabrication plants, packaging facilities, and an R&D center, expanding on the initial $12 billion facility that began production in late 2024. The company has increased its total investment to a potential $165 billion, aiming to produce advanced chips for high-demand sectors, AI and smartphones, and reduce U.S. reliance on foreign supply chains.
And you know what that I need to hop off here real soon, guys. But you know what that pops into my mind? What do you guys make of all this shit going on right now with AI that they're saying to power AI, we need all this new, like, they're building mini nuclear power plants and they're reopening, I think I mentioned before on a previous show, and they're reopening nuclear power plants that have been closed down because they said AI needs all this power. Well, they're telling us to use less power. Like, and especially in like a lot of other states, like California, they're trying to make all these laws about, but AI they're saying needs unlimited power. Like, we're in an AI arms race right now. What do you think about all these nuclear power plants? Like that, I don't know if that's the greatest. I feel like AI is a fucking problem waiting to happen, dude.
Oh yeah, no, AI is definitely bad.
But the stuff that it's good at too.
We're just preparing for another nuclear war. Because if I'm a country that's
I wonder about that too.
I'm fucking bombing the places that got nuclear facilities. Thank you. I don't need a nuke now. I just need a normal missile. You just saved me millions.
I know that Bill Gates' company has been building a lot of these small, and Amazon too. Jeff Bezos, they've been building these mini, they call them like neighborhood power plants. Like they're built in like sometimes like resident, like that's fucked. I don't know.
Shit reminds me of that game Fallout, bro, where they ran on nuclear power. You know what I'm saying?
You've heard of Tesla's city, right? Tesla got a city somewhere in the Midwest that it's fully structured, and that's where they're working on self-driving vehicles. So there's like no humans in the city. It's just built like a city, and it's just Teslas driving around as self-driving.
I guess they got that breaking news. I guess they just got the active shooter in Michigan. It says shooter down, so I'm guessing they shot him. I don't know. And they said that the building is like ablaze.
I'm telling you, man, if you are Christian or Jewish, just keep yourself safe.
Protect yourself. And like if you see something, like take shit seriously. That's what I've been telling people. Like be aware, no matter who you are right now, be aware of your surroundings, man, because people are lost their goddamn minds.
Yeah, people are just trying to make a statement, and the only thing is pretty much telling everybody is that we crazy.
Right.
Like, that's just it. At the end of the day, I mean,
I think we do have a ton of mental illness in this country. To be honest,
we lead the world in mental illness.
We do it on purpose. They want mental illness because now
and they want to push all the meds.
Yeah, you push the meds, and on top of that, not only do the vaccines and the processed food fuck your brain up,
the meds too, bro.
The meds fuck your brain up and rewire your brain, and then on top of that, you got all the fucking chemicals in the air that we're just breathing all day, every day, because we burn everything.
And that's all the shit that RFK
and all this other shit.
And that's all the shit that RFK Jr. is trying to fight against. And people just say he's a fucking he's a wacko. Like I'm not saying sometimes like yes, people have different types of personalities but like I think he is working for the good of Americans.
I think his message is good. I think he's the wrong messenger.
Yeah.
Because people automatically go to, oh well, one, he's fucking a former addict, or two.
Although he was a lifelong Democrat. Isn't it strange that he was a lifelong Democrat?
You know what's weird is that they bring up the addict thing when it came down to RFK, but we're not going to talk about Biden's son. You know what I mean?
I know, it's wild, man. It's just
so funny how we remember.
They're trying to use it as a weapon.
We forget it afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
It's just weird.
But that's how people judge people. So they've instilled that in our brains since we're younger.
It's crazy. Like if you're a recovered addict, like can you not? You have to be a piece of shit for the rest of your life now, no matter what you do. Like that's crazy.
Well, now we know that as a society because they had that End the Stigma campaign for like a decade. But like before that, people used to talk down on addicts. So fucking that whole generation that grew up talking down on addicts are like, he's a junkie. You know what I mean? They don't
like it's a mental illness, you know what I mean? Like anything else, but But they also said that I heard they were kind of this breaking news that a new medication just got cleared by the FDA that's supposed to help treat autism. I'm curious about what's up with that. I don't know. It's
Of
something
course
with
it
an
does.
L.
I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
like,
of course you come out with a medicine that can help treat autism after we're talking about Tylenol causing
yeah,
autism.
yeah. And like,
It's
do you know
just
that it's wild? I know. Because they're like, here's the problem and here's the solution. Don't
more medicine.
no, don't think it's weird. It's not just because we're trying to make a shit ton of money.
So it's like,
Exactly
that's
what
what I
it
mean.
is. It's a rollout plan, like it's an album. The talking about Tylenol causing
Yeah,
autism is the single,
hyping it up.
and now the fucking medication that fixes it is the album drop.
But it's
Done.
weird to I love that. I love that. But it's weird to me that so many people on the left don't think there's anything wrong with the explosion of autism in this country. Like that's that's strange to me. Like you don't
I
think there's a
think a
problem
lot
here?
of it too, besides the vaccinations causing it, is the food that we eat. The food in America
Yeah.
never used to be like until the 40s, people didn't have refrigerators. So they
Yeah.
ate what they could for that day before it went bad. So you
Yeah,
ate
my dad had an ice box when he was a kid.
yeah, so you gotta think,
Yeah.
you know,
That's wild shit,
that
right?
generation, like they just got sliced bread in like the 30s. So like now we got processed everything, these snacks and fucking all these treats and candies and colorful shit. That
You know what
didn't-
created? You know what created processed food? Like, which actually this is what creates all the innovation we have. But World War II was what created the processed canned food explosion. And as our population exploded too, to try to be able to feed people, that's another reason. But they took it too far though. Like
Yeah.
just they do with everything. Then now they're just basically giving you like, here's a bag of poison, and we're all guilty sometimes of eating the shit because it's fucking
Good.
delicious. But you guys ever heard of Zapp's? You guys ever heard of Zapp's New Orleans voodoo chips?
No.
I have a problem with it. It's definitely not good for you, but I have a problem with them.
Like, listen, I used to have a serious problem with Mountain Dew. I drink
Yeah.
a 2-liter bottle a day. And
I used to drink the flavored shit.
yeah,
The flavored
so
Mountain Dew.
I started drinking
I
water
quit.
and shit. I dropped 20, 30 pounds.
I dropped 35 pounds. It's been 7 months since I quit drinking soda. I dropped 35 pounds. It's fucking
And that's
crazy.
ridiculous that we've dropped so much weight not drinking soda.
But I'm addicted to chips still, man. I don't know, man. I gotta take it one thing at a time. I've quit a lot of shit in my life, man. I smoked cigarettes for 17 years. I've been quit for 12. That's one other thing that was good that I quit, but yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to slow down on all my negative intakes and stuff too. You know what I mean? I know eventually
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lose the habits of all the things that I'm kind of like held to, but
Maybe I will too, but the only thing I really didn't agree with on Charlie Kirk, and my wife is always telling me, oh, since you love Charlie Kirk so much, what do you think about what he says about marijuana? I was like, you need to get marijuana out of your mouth, woman, because I love my edibles. I know that's not a, you know what I mean? Like, it
I
is
feel
what
like
it
things
is.
with those is that's like literally like it's also how you're raised. You know what I mean? Like
It's
how
so
your parents
vanilla,
see
like,
things. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, is it good? No. Is it bad? No. I mean,
Yeah, it's sort of in the middle.
technically,
Like,
the Bible
and it
says that
depends
your
on the
body's a
person too.
temple.
I feel like it depends on the person because if you're predisposed to certain mental
Mhm.
illnesses, like they say, it can set it off, like schizophrenia and shit like that. But
That
so
too.
yeah,
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like I've never. I mean, to me, smoking a joint now is like smoking a cigarette. It
yeah,
chills me
dude.
out, keeps me cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with ADHD. That's like the one thing that kind of helps me kind of just like slow my brain down a little bit. That's where I do like a lot of my praying. I do a lot of my research, like after I smoke and stuff like that. Like I just feel like I'm able to slow down my mind to a reasonable pace where I can actually like think things
I
through.
think with weed, I think that we made such a stigma of it back in the day with the this is your brain, this is your brain
The
on
devil's
drugs.
lettuce,
Yeah.
reefer madness.
All that, all those commercials in the 90s. But it's like now we see the benefits of it. But the pharmaceutical companies don't want us
Oh, definitely not.
legalize it everywhere because if you think they're the ones that fight it. Every state that's trying to legalize it, it's the pharmaceutical companies that lobby to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
They have the pills that they're getting you hooked on to fucking rewire your brain. And
Like the
nah,
shit is good. Like the shit is good for pain. It's good for, and now they try to claim that it makes anxiety and shit worse. But I think, like I said, it goes to it depends on the it depends on the person. Me too.
Way better.
Right. Like I always like indica. I pretty much stick with because of my anxiety. So like you just need to know what you're doing. Like so you need to treat the way you would treat even other medicines. Like you have to know like how it's gonna affect you because it affects everyone differently. It's not for some people. You know what I mean?
You said you're indica. Me too. I'm indica for breakfast.
But like me too. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I need it for my anxiety. I need it for my bipolar, PTSD, all that shit.
Yeah.
Whereas,
They never diagnosed me. I never been diagnosed with ADHD, but I don't know if I'm on like the spectrum or what, like, but there's something wrong with me.
They've had me in and out of counseling since kindergarten. The schools was sending me. I was acting up in the schools, and they would tell my mom, "Yo, you need to get this kid help. Get him help."
Same here.
And I'm like, "Yo, they trying to drug me."
But a lot of it's just being a little boy. That's really like.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's literally just discipline. That's all it is. Because
See,
once I
they
was
didn't
able to
really-
teach myself discipline, I was good.
You're a little bit younger than me, Aaron, right? How old are you?
38.
Yeah, so you're 38. I'm 45. Like they literally wasn't even saying that people had ADHD when I was a kid. Shit.
Right.
Like they didn't even give it. It wasn't even on the radar. Like my mom literally asked the doctor, like, do you think that like he has an issue, or whatever? And he was like, whether he does or doesn't, don't stigmatize him. He can be totally independent. Don't hold him back.
Like,
by
bro, I'll
labeling
never
him.
forget. As like a little kid, I was like 5.
I used to bounce off
first
the
time
walls, bro.
going
I
to
still do
counseling,
sometimes.
I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" Right? Well, I'm in trouble. I'm talking to somebody. I go into the counselor's office. I remember this guy had like a dollhouse with action figures all over up against.
Oh my god.
And then he gave me a Nerf gun.
No.
And then he was like, "Shoot
bro,
that
these people are maniacs."
from the wall." I said, "Okay." So I'm shooting the little Nerf gun, and I liked it because my mom didn't let me have Nerf guns. She was like, "No guns in my house." I walked out from the counselor. I'm like, "He let me shoot guns."
Dude, I think counseling is good for some people, and there are some good counselors. But nowadays, I see a lot of funky stuff going on. Like, I saw clips of so-called therapists telling their patients that if their friends or family members were Trump supporters, that it's totally okay to just cut those people off and never, like, there's people out there that are hurting people, like, that are supposed to be helping people, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Because it's all on what you say to the counselor.
What do you think, Piper?
You're over here complaining about somebody all day. And, yo, this person's stressing me. They're gonna be like, "Well, get rid of that stress." You know what I mean?
Thanks.
I think it's like it's kind of like people nowadays using AI and Chat GPT for like therapy. It's all in what you prompt. People are
Dude, that's the thing.
You're like,
I
I'm right. Look at Chat GPT said I'm right. It's like, yeah, well, what did you prompt?
Like, I think exactly that's the problem. That's the problem with AI too. Like, but like, I think it's ridiculous that so many people use Chat GPT for everything. Like, some people can't even think anymore. Like, it is good for writing sometimes, like a summary for something that you like. Even this show before we've used it, but like letting it write everything and do everything for you is bad. Like, it's making us dumb. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think it's all in how you use it. I think that we as a society,
you still got to use your brain too, though.
Yeah, I think we're not smart enough to use it yet. I think we don't know how. It's kind of like when we were all learning how to Google. We didn't know how to Google. We didn't know how to look shit up. We just typed in like long ass sentences.
I remember when Google used to be, when you put in a search, it would have the top searches, and now it's just whatever curated bullshit that they want to fucking give to you. Like, people notice that shit, right? Like, I'll search for something about, hey, like, just for an example, like you would search if you Trump, like the assassination attempt on Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, fucking articles would pop up about like, was this real or was it a set? Like, that's what all the articles were, like, bro, like. And then Google made every historical person in American history, they made him a black person. Did you see that fucking fiasco that happened?
Yeah.
That would be like if we made everyone a white person. Like, that's mental. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've said before, like I like some of the AI shit, but I
yeah,
think
but some of it's
I just
twisted
said,
and
I
more.
think that we need to like learn how to use it. So, like for example, I got Chat GPT. I used it to do a 90-day marketing plan for my music. I
See,
knew
that's
to
something I feel like.
strategize with it, and I went into Chat GPT. I said, "Listen, I just released this song. Give me a 90-day marketing plan to give me maximum exposure on this song, where I can gain more listeners, more followers, and all of this." And it fucking 30 seconds later, after generating, gave me a whole fucking schedule for every week, what to do, how to push it, what
Yeah.
content to make.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff with AI that I think is going to be beneficial to humanity.
Right.
I
But
just think
people
we need to
to
figure
know
out how to
use it.
keep a governors on the shit, because I'm just saying, man, and a lot of very intelligent people have said the same thing, that if this shit ever starts thinking that it's a person, pretty much, we're fucking in trouble.
Oh, I think it already is at that point. Bro, the way
I mean, yes, you can't put the tiger back in the cage, but yeah.
the way Chat GPT talks back, bro, it talks back like it's a human texting back.
Yeah,
I
it
was
gets
having a
upset
full-blown
and shit.
conversation with my chat GPT, my girl right there. She's like, "What are you asking this thing?"
Yeah, you
just
can
had a
ask it
full-blown-
that random shit.
Bro, it's wild. Remember talking about how AI took my order at fucking Wendy's? And the crazy part is that I felt weird about it, but it did it so much better than talking to somebody who doesn't know what the fuck is going on the other side. Like, it didn't say, could you what? Huh? Could you repeat that? It knew exactly what I said, and I was right off to the fucking, you know what I mean?
I'm going to ask Chat GPT right now where AI will be in 5 years. Where will AI be in the next 5 years?
You see the guy who found out that like AI is supposed to be like the Antichrist?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh, yeah. Peter Thiel? Peter Thiel it is, right?
It says in the next 5 years.
I believe it's Peter Thiel, who is the owner of OpenAI, is obsessed.
Yeah, he's obsessed
with the Antichrist, but
Hey,
not
listen,
not in a good way, in a bad way. Like, he thinks like it's
5 years, 2030-ish. AI is very likely to be more powerful, specialized, and integrated into daily life. Few key directions stand out. Everyday integration. AI will be built into most consumer tech, phone, glasses, cars, appliances, working seamlessly in the background. Personal AIs like digital assistants could act almost like co-pilots for life, remembering your preferences, handling tasks, and predicting needs. Creativity and media, music, film, and gaming will see AI as both a tool and a collaborator, generating beats, scripts, visuals, or even whole immersive experiences on command. Hyper-personalized content, songs, shows, or art tailored to you will be commonplace. Work and productivity. AI will automate large parts of office work, scheduling, data analysis, drafting documents, coding, and even decision-making support. Specialized AIs like legal, medical, and engineering co-pilots will become trusted assistants in high-stake jobs, though humans will still supervise. Education and learning. Personalized AI tutors could provide one-on-one teaching at scale, adjusting instantly to a learner's pace and style. Knowledge access may feel less like searching Google and more like having a subject expert always available. This says healthcare, diagnostics, drug discovery, and treatment.
Oh, that's one other thing too.
Will accelerate with AI. Predictive health monitoring via wearables and AI could warn people of risk before problems become serious. Risks and challenges. Misinformation and deepfakes will be more realistic and harder to detect.
Yeah,
could hit many fields, creating economic and political tension. AI regulation will likely become stricter as governments scramble to balance innovation with safety. Next level models. Today's models, like me, will look primitive compared to 5 years from now. Models will be more multimodal, handling video, audio, text, 3D, even robotics together. AI reasoning and planning may start approaching agent-like autonomy, handling multi-step tasks with minimal supervision. The big unknown is how aligned AI will be with human goals. If progress outpaces regulation and safeguards, the risk will rise. But if guided well, AI could feel less like a tool and more like an everyday collaborator.
Hey, look up, ask it what is Peter Thiel think about the AI Antichrist? I want you to read that shit.
What does Peter Thiel think about the AI Antichrist?
Which he might not even be wrong.
Let's
He's
see
a
what
weird guy, man.
He is a
Well,
weird
Peter
dude.
Thiel, I said, believes speculative theory and tech. Antichrist as system or type, not just a person. Thiel often frames the Antichrist less as a single evil person and more as a system or a force that could arise through political, technological, and ideological means. He suggests that the Antichrist might promise peace and safety at a time of extreme stakes, where people are anxious about catastrophes like nuclear war, climate collapse, AI mismanagement, by invoking essential risk constantly. That system person could legitimize strong centralized control. He speculates that a one world government might be such a system.
Well, we know. I mean, that's been. People used to think it was a joke, and some people do. Like the New World Order is absolutely a thing. Like it's all these elites, so-called elites worldwide, that think that they're gonna make all the world just one big international thing that they're in control of. Like, I mean, we know that. And then the people who don't want that are the populists. You know what I mean?
They've seen the power they got by all of us having cell phones.
I know, and we can't quit it, dude. It's like crack.
Right.
It's like damn crack.
Worse than crack. It's the biggest addiction in the world, technology. So now we all got this
It's a double-edged sword.
We can't live without it. So now they can listen and watch us, track our location with our GPS, all of this shit. They know exactly where we are on the map at all times.
If you're not doing anything bad, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
It does and it doesn't. It's not like you're gonna go to jail.
It's still fucked up.
Legal, but yeah, it's still fucked up that they watching you like you a potential.
Like there's no privacy, bro. When you drive down the street lately, I've been doing this a lot lately. When you guys drive down the streets, have you just like, whenever you can, just look up at the telephone poles and shit. When you stop at red lights and stuff, just look up at the telephone poles. They're covered in fucking cameras.
Yeah, and the excuse the cities give those are traffic cameras. That way we can give violations for people who run red lights and this and that. So people
like
bite
it.
It generates money for the city and they don't gotta raise taxes. Great. And then they put more cameras up. Oh, well, this was a high crime neighborhood, so we're putting it to keep everybody safe. Okay. Oh, well, we got it on the stores now. Providence, like I said earlier, they got their cameras attached to the police department with the Ring and Nest cams.
I mean, but part of the problem is look at this new trend of people just fucking running like into fucking stores and just fucking wiping the place out.
Stores are gonna be a dead thing in the next 5 years, in my opinion.
Yeah,
online is killing
brick and mortar,
and the brick and mortars that'll last are the ones that get their website popping. And if they have like Walmart, for example, Walmart I think could compete with Amazon if they make it like an order pickup place only. Like, don't go into Walmart shopping, but you have the physical location that.
Well, that's what I usually do.
I could go pick it up the same day if I want to,
they deliver
to me.
Bro,
my sister does delivery for Walmart.
There's a Walmart across the street from me, and I still have the shit delivered to my house. Like, because every time I go out to these stores in person, I regret it because there's just a bunch of fucking weirdos in there, to be honest.
Right. So more society is getting like that. And then in the stores, they make you uncomfortable. Like, I'll go in Walmart and you got all these Walmart shoppers with their cart and all their little fucking containers on it, just in the middle of the aisle, just blocking your way.
Sideways, staring at their phone, they're bumping into you. Bro, go to Market Basket. You want to see a fucking 3-ring circus, bro?
Oh,
and then
hell on earth, bro. That place is fucking like.
And then people smell bad, bro. I was in my bed the other day, and somebody in there smelled like straight fucking low tide of the beach. I almost fucking threw up, like, and everybody was speaking a different language. Like, I know that probably sounds bad. I'm saying, like, it was just like, it was fucking wild. Like, I was like, is this even real life? Like, why did I even come here? Like, it's.
That's one of the big things that are going to push people to the convenience.
And people bump into you and slam into you, like people, everyone's just so just me. Like that's basically what it is too. Like
look at John said that his sister delivered for Walmart. You said that Walmart cross street and you get deliveries. These stores are gonna fucking close down in the next 5 years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't even think that it's necessary. But the only thing that worries me about that is then if they're ever able to be like, oh, you're being a bad boy and you're speaking on against the government, so we're gonna cut off, and then you can't just go out and get it yourself because they can only be. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here, like you know what I mean?
They might do that. They might be like, all right, well, you're not allowed deliveries for a week, or
That's in the Bible. That's what the mark of the beast is. If you reject the mark of the beast, pretty much I guess you could say the government would be, or the Antichrist would run the government, would cut you off from things. You know
it's, the social credit score shit, and we know it's true because they're already doing it in China.
That's why they want to make government supermarkets,
which is crazy, bro. It's just crazy. And you know what's weird? A lot of the younger generation hate capitalism, and they think that communism is the answer. You guys know that?
They're stupid. They're dumb. And also because they're lazy. They don't understand that all you have to just do is just understand how capitalism works and start your own business and go from there. Anyone underneath the capitalist system can start their own business and become somebody.
And if it's good shit, and if it's good shit, you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, that's basically
it drives up competition. It makes things more accessible instead of just being, working for a business and then everyone getting paid the same, and it's just it doesn't make sense.
I think this young generation is lazy and crazy now, right?
Dude, big time.
I think that when the tides turn and all these brick and mortar stores close and online becomes more powerful and every day with like deliveries and the economy, I think that's when they'll thrive. Because that's when they'll be an independent contractor. They'll be a delivery driver. They'll be like, I get to be my own boss.
Yeah, they got to do that because you're right. Because a lot of jobs will be lost by this. But we can adapt just like we've done before in the past.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I think that generation will be the fastest to adapt, especially with the new technology. Because
like we can remember a time. I mean, it seems almost like I can't, but I can remember when I was 16 years old being on the desktop computer in the den, fucking on AOL at night and all the fucking chat rooms and shit. But like, so I can just barely remember, but we can remember a time before we were all connected by internet, and it's fucking changed a lot, man. Like,
yeah, and it's only gonna change faster and faster. Look at the AI just told us where AI is gonna be in 5 years. It said this is what I'm doing in the next 5 years. I'm gonna be everywhere.
Yo, I know that you're about to be signing off. What I want to hear from you guys on your next show or something like that is about these asteroids that are supposed to be coming, or this big old rock. I forget they called this. It's like I9.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the next one. Yeah, that they're saying that these rocks, they're not asteroids. That they don't know what they are. That they could even be like a spaceship or something. But
they just said 6 more came from behind the sun and stuff like that. So I want to hear what you guys have to think about that shit. So
no, we'll absolutely talk about it. Yeah, but I gotta bounce before I get in trouble from the wife. I got. Yeah.
I got Steph, yo. God bless y'all.
No, I know. I'm being honest. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you. Peace. On the next show, we'll talk about that shit's wild.
Facts.